Okay, so since you guys have been asking more about like what I eat, that's been like a really hot topic. Because as you guys know, if you didn't see, I have been doing like nutrition protocols and kind of healing some of the things I was diagnosed with naturally with lifestyle and nutrition. So in today's video, I'm really quick just gonna show you my recipe here. This is called Tangy fat flush dressing. I just made that up. So anyways, that's what we're gonna call it because it was inspired by the fat flush plan, which is by the nutritionist Ann Louise Gittleman. She's amazing. So if you kind of want to skip like the processed dressings and make your greens taste a little bit better, but in like a natural way that's not gonna add a lot of extra fat to your diet. Like fat is good, right? Like good fat is good. So like olive oil, flax oil, avocado, but too much can actually make you gain a little bit, too much weight. Unless you're doing keto, which is a whole separate thing because then you'd have to cut out carbs. But anyways, for the average person, you don't want to have too much fat in your diet. So here's how you make this dressing. It's super tangy and pretty delicious. So what you'll have to get here is called raw unfiltered apple cider. This is apple cider vinegar. It's got a lot of really good properties. It adds kind of a tangy taste. This is the Bragg brand. You can probably find this at like your local Walmart. You do have to keep it refrigerated. Otherwise, you can always pick it up from Amazon on my storefront. Okay, so there's the first thing. The second thing that you're gonna wanna find is some kind of an olive oil. Now, if it's organic, that's even better. And here's what I'll tell you about olive oil. You wanna find it in a very dark or a container that's not penetrated by light, because a lot of the olive oils in the store that are really cheap or in like the transparent bottles, they actually found that a lot of those oils are like totally rancid and they have these really bad denatured cells in them. So if you're going for a more expensive brand, get like organic. Otherwise, this one is pretty good and it's on the cheaper end and it's in a bottle that's glass and is not penetrated by light. So that's a plus. And then the next couple of things that I have here are pink Himalayan sea salt, some ground black pepper. It's organic. It's just the Walmart brand. And then I have some ground flaxseed here. Flaxseed is one of those things that's really awesome. It has some things in it called like lignans, and they are really effective. It's been shown that whatever compounds are in here, I think it's got like ALA omega-3s, so it's good for your heart, good for your brain. But the compound in flaxseed has also been shown in studies to like shrink tumors and stuff. So if you've had ovarian cysts or if you've had any kind of like hormone issues, adding in some flaxseed, or if you're making like the long life or fat flush cocktail, you'll need this as well. So this is the ground flaxseed. 1 tablespoon ground flaxseed into the dressing. And then I just have this little dressing container. I'm pretty sure I swiped it from a restaurant. I don't know. Probably, I don't know, whatever. We don't know how it got here, but it's here. Okay, so I have this little dressing thing here. So all I did was I believe I put in 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and my husband can attest to this. I don't like to measure, right, babe?
You don't measure.
He said, you don't measure anything. So we're gonna pretend that I'm measuring and I'm doing like a teaspoon-ish. I just do like a tiny little splash. There we go. Tiny little splash of oil. If you're somebody who doesn't want to eyeball it, you want to be precise, you only want about like a teaspoon of oil. I'm very accurate though, so I don't measure, but I'm a professional non-measurer. Don't try this at home. You should probably measure. You only want like 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 1 teaspoon of oil, and then it might even be 1 to 2 half tablespoon to 1 tablespoon of flaxseed, depending on how you want it. Then you just do a little bit of crushed up, ground up salt. This is the kind that we have. It's pink Himalayan salt, and then a little bit of pepper. And then it's gonna be separated. So you're just gonna kind of wanna mix it around a little bit. And this makes a super tangy, really, really delicious dressing. And then I'm just gonna go like this. I don't know what I'm looking at here. That's hard. And then just, there you go, all on the top. And that is how you make my homemade tangy flat flush dress. Flat flush. It's a flat flush dressing. So that's my tangy homemade fat flush dressing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if you have any other requests or if you want to see like how I juice or anything like that, or like what I eat in a day, I don't know. You guys tell me, what do you want to see on this channel? It's all about what you want to see, because I talk about like lifestyle design. My husband and I both work at home. We are a blended family. We've got 4 kids. Tricky. We got 4 kids. You know, I've overcome some health stuff. We traveled full time. I mean, there's literally so much that I could talk about in any of the videos. I used to be a juice therapist, so we could talk about juicing. What do you guys want to know? Tell me in the comments. I check my YouTube comments once a week, or hop on over to Instagram. That's where I'm at. If you want to see a daily behind the scenes, come on over, hop on over to Instagram, check my stories, because you'll be able to see what I'm doing every day. All right, so thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you love this, and be sure to, if you haven't already, go ahead, subscribe, click the thumbs up button, leave me a comment. I comment back, and I also, if you subscribe and you let me know, I usually will go back and follow your channel as well. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.